Alright, we're streaming. And the encoder's not overloaded anymore, yay. On a crappy, slow little Chromebook. So, this is my first stream ever. To anyone who's watching the replay, because I don't have any viewers right now. And I'll be working on one or two of my Twitch CSS user styles, and then later I'll be working on a webpage. It's kind of a portfolio that's a write-up of my software development experience I'm going to be sending out with my cover letter. And this video preview is just going to slow me down. I'm going to put the chat over here. And I'm doing this all on one screen so you get to see what I see. Except I don't get to see how many viewers are in here. Pop out this chat. The chat. style already made that's supposed to hide a sticky chat message. But it doesn't seem to be working. So I'm debugging it. I don't think this is a BTTV setting. Or is it? Oh, it is. Right, well, what did I write this style for? Did I do it for no reason? Well, I'll just go and disable it. And then if I notice a sticky message, then I'll remember what I wrote that for. But the other style I was already starting before. Was for the sidebar in the Twitch directory. And I'm going to go ahead and share the link to my stream on social media. And maybe I'll get a couple viewers. I don't think I tweeted this. I'll have to check into that. I'm not sure if I'm talking loud enough, so I am going to watch back my recording a little bit. Streamception. Oh no. Can't play that because it's still being written. Alright, try the last one. I don't think I said anything on this one. Oh well. I just have to wait for someone to wander in and tell me if they can hear me. I'll grab this link over here. And we're going to grab our broadcasting message. Did I change it? Yeah, I messed this up. Unmaximize. What are you doing? Alright, that'll do it. Truncate. Nope. Well, this is fun. Well, that's laptop. I'm streaming from a laptop. And let's bookmark this thingy, and I'll look at that later. Okay. Now this user style I'm trying to make it's not enabled. There's this sidebar thing that takes up too much of my screen, and I want to hide that all the time, and I can click this little button thing to hide it, but then whenever I go into a stream it hides the chat, and I don't know, it's kind of buggy with theater mode. Then sometimes it doesn't want to show the chat when I click that button again, so I'm just making a user style to hide that all the time. And I was trying to use this class, the CSS class, to only hide when it's the following column rather than a different kind of column. But it doesn't work because this is inside another element here. This is following column. It is inside two overviews, which is inside this overall right column div. So if we just hide that, and if it applies, it doesn't actually give us this space back. The rest of the page doesn't reflow. It's still acting like that column is there. Actually, I should just try this out in DevTools first. And it's time for an eye break. So every 40 minutes I look away from the screen for 40 seconds. It's supposed to be like the 20-20-20 rule. Every 20 minutes you look away from the screen for 20 seconds, you look at something 20 feet away. But it was just too often, it was too much interruption for me. So I do 40-40. This timer I'm using only goes as low as 1 minute. So I just stop it at 20 seconds. Visibility hidden, but that's not what I want. I want display none. Okay, but that's not even the issue of the inner or outer element. So yeah, like I kind of suspected from hovering over this, it's the issue of the main column has this big margin on the right, and that's how they lay out their columns, which just makes things difficult for me. And now I can't even disable this style here. And That's a new one for me. So I'll just hack around in here. Alright. That does it. But the other column is still here, I think. Yeah. It's giving me an extra scroll bar. So that's fun. Not on. So, but now I know what I need to do. I can hide this column and get rid of that margin in the main column. But I still can just go by the class name for following columns, so I'm just going to limit it by URL, and I'm just going to apply it in directory pages. Column, and we will not display that, and then we will enable the style so it does something, and rename it to what it's actually doing now. And my computer is going to be extra slow because I can barely handle streaming, and this is already slow in applying a style, and there it goes. So now grab a selector for the main column, and I'm going to override that margin. Sweet. It works. Yeah, I'm just gonna check it. Oops. In Creative, and I'm gonna see my broadcast in here. "26 people programming." Well, this isn't as many as are drawing and painting. It's good to have other streamers though. Hey, there's me. 1 viewers. Which I think it's just me. Alright, now I'm going to upload this to userstyles.org. And I have the upload page bookmarked because I do this all the time. And gonna get an example URL where I can show this. And my description is not going to be that involved because that's not really worth it for me. Oops, did this say something? That's weird. Example there. Give that for the example URL, and hopefully userstyles will generate a screenshot for me. Oh, that's just broadcasting notifications for other people, broadcasting people whom I am following. I'm going to format this for Mozilla style. And put the www back in here because that's what my style is expecting, and I think that's probably what it redirects to. I have to test it. Yep. So just so there's no confusion there. It's a very simple style, but I like to keep my user style small and modular, so people can pick and choose what they want, and it's still useful to have because, you know, it took me maybe 15 minutes to make this, so now other people don't have to spend that time if they want the same thing. Okay, so this is mine, and oh yeah, I should have made a screenshot for this. But yeah, this is different than those pinned messages, because it was kind of a channel-wide broadcast. Every time you load up the channel, this one message would come on. So now I'll enable that again. Actually, I'll install my own style because when you originally create it and then upload it, it's not like linked to this user styles URL. I'll show what I mean. So styles that you downloaded from userstyles.org, they show up with this little icon and a link back to, its page on userstyles. Oh, it's Rapikin. But I don't want to get banned for too much sexiness, but I will show you my ways. By the way, I think you're my first viewer. So let me know if the sound is good. So I'm going to delete this. That is a redundant copy now, because that's the one I originally created, and then it wasn't linked to user styles, so I downloaded another copy, and now I have this one linked. And that's that. Huzzah! And so that was the first part of the stream I was planning to do. So now I am going to change the title. Which I have prepared up here as soon as I can scroll to it, because Twitch streaming is pounding my computer. I sound loud? Well, the whine is probably just the laptop fan. I could turn down my mic. And I think they have a noise filter I can put on here. I don't know what to set it to, but maybe that'll do something. It'll tell me if that's better or not. Oh, sweet. Well, let's try more of that then. Press the level, my decibels. So yeah, I think this will make it stronger. Well, and now 4 viewers all of a sudden. But no one's in my viewer list. Why does this not work? Oh, because it doesn't refresh. Oh well. welcome viewers. My name is Dan, and I just remembered I forgot to set a little profile blurb for myself. But you can probably guess from the title I'm doing programming, and I'll just make a note to do that later. And yes, Twitch does suck. And I'm editing my stream title like a scrub. Portfolio webpage using Jade. It used to be called Jade. It's the HTML templating language, and apparently there is a trademark issue with that, and they had to rename it to Pug. And while they did that, it's also, they're making like a backwards incompatible version. I don't, because well, I don't know of anyone who actually asked for that, and also it's more of a A+ and N+ stuff. It's more in for like IT. Well, yes, I don't know if, yeah, I know you Rapid can work in QA, so I don't know if your company looks for that, but yeah, as far as software development, nobody really cares about that. By the way, how's this noise suppression? Should I turn it all the way up to 11 or -3? People are streaming, that's cool. But so am I. So I can't watch them right now. And JavaScript. Update to go. Okay. Quora, I'm not reading you right now, but I'll just assume that programming is a dying career. Okay. Well, at least Rapikin said he noticed a difference in yeah. Well, and have you noticed any improvement as I've changed the level here? I'll just put it all the way up to 0. Well, that's good, I guess. I might try my Bluetooth headset next time. No, that won't help. That'll probably just make it worse, because I'm still right next to my fan. And that headset seems to pick up a lot of noise based on what people tell me on the phone when I talk to them. So let's put on some music. And that song is over, I guess. But I think you should be able to hear this music okay, because I have audio output capture on too. My speakers on, but you should actually probably hear it. Yeah, well, walking the rain under street by pavement gleaming. I'm kind of blue, but I'll be okay. I Yeah, basically when I left here for college, I went to UT Dallas, left my desktop here, and I was going to bring it down, but my mom's like, well, instead of like shipping that thing down, you'll probably break it, I'll just get you a laptop. And she did, and I used that for college, and then after college. Oh yeah, Here, what volume it's at for you guys, but it's probably about halfway what my mic is at. Oh wait, desktop audio. Okay, I'll do that and just notice input and output alone. Yeah, sorry. Okay, well, tell me if that's good, and if it is, yeah, basically I got a desktop in college, and after that, didn't get around to building a new desktop for a while, and then also jobless right now, and so I don't really want to spend a lot of extra money on a desktop or on the laptop I was using. Wow, still way too loud. I don't know, I'm just trying to turn this down too. Yeah, alright. Put them both down. I thought my global volume control here would do something, but I guess not. Alright, well, I'll just wait until you say if that volume is good now, before I talk some more. Oh no. What happened? You were doing QA at, I don't remember, but you told me last year at Lisa's wedding. But yeah, what happened there? Half overall. Okay, yeah, that probably makes sense. Let me check out my pretty self. Cool. I can't keep this preview enabled because whenever I do, OBS just leaks RAM just out its ass. So much RAM. Well, yeah. Well, I guess you got the gist of why I don't have a desktop right now, but yeah, I bought this cheap Chromebook. I can't really show it to you because the camera's attached to it and I don't have a mirror. Cool. And I don't know, that's the worst reason of all. The bullshit kind. Where did... here's my window. I'm going to pin this to the top so that it doesn't go away, so I can see how many viewers I have. quality of the QA engineer who QAs the QAs. Yeah, that can happen. So anyways, I got this Chromebook because it's like the cheapest laptop that can be a full laptop, and I can install Linux on it, which I did. Well, I actually used the original Chrome OS for a full year. The first year I had this, and I did kind of root it not too long after I got it, but then, and yeah, I could pretty much do like almost everything I wanted on Chrome OS, so that was, you know, kind of nice. But then, like almost exactly a year after I bought the thing, which is when the warranty ran out. I think it was like the day after the warranty ran out, the SSD crapped out, and luckily it's replaceable, so I bought a new one, 256 gigs, which is a lot bigger than the original one, which is 16. But while I was at it, figured I'd just do away with this Chrome OS nonsense and just install Linux on it, and then you can do things like stream on Twitch. So, what was I doing? I was getting back to this. Yeah. So let's go to the terminal, where all good programmers live. And I also right now is working on some of my home directory configuration files, which I have in a Git repo, and so I'd like to commit some of those changes I made today. So let's see. Okay, bash rc and aliases. So I changed that, my editor variables, and pretty much same thing here. So we'll just say it's my alias for commit, and in the message I'll say use gvim editor / visual. And I'll push that, and I'll just show you where that lives on my GitHub. And let's see who's still here. Oh, we have a new viewer. Yay. Welcome inside. Yeah, so these are where my so-called dot files live. Mostly configuration for Linux stuffs. Okay, now I still have these tabs open for this project. And this project is a kind of portfolio page, but not really a visual portfolio. It's just I wrote up this it's kind of a summary of a lot of the experience that I have in a longer form than I can put in a resume or cover letter. And I wrote it for a site called hired.com, which is kind of everything's frozen. It's a kind of reverse application process for developers. So you kind of put your profile up on there, and then different companies look at it and kind of make so-called offers to you, which is basically just an offer to interview you, but they give you like a salary quote up front if you would get the job, and that's what salary you would get. So I've done that once before, and yeah, it's kind of an efficient way to get a bunch of interviews. And so the profile you put in there is the main part of it is just free form prose or text, and so that is the text I wrote for that, is which is going to be on this web page pretty much, and I want to add tracking analytics to it, so that's why I'm putting it on its own separate web page, and I can link people to it. And these windows are being all screwy. Yeah, I don't know, but this viewer count's been changing. I think it just lags behind pretty much. Whenever I watch streams too, it does update, but it is behind by a couple minutes. But this thing does not update ever. There's probably some kind of better broadcasting software, hopefully, I can use to see this, but I'll have to figure that out another time. So yeah, I was looking for, where do I have this actual text? I have it there. So I copied it into here. No, I guess not. Well, I'll just show you what this is. That's a markdown document I wrote. It's a bunch of words. And I wanted to have a table of contents too, so, because, yeah, obviously there are a lot of sections to it, and maybe you just want to find one specific one. So that was another whole thing to look into. How do I generate a table of contents from my markdown document? There are manual ways to do it, which would probably be the easiest way, but I want to have something automated because it's just nice. So that anytime I change it, it'll generate it again fresh. It'll always be in sync with the actual document. So, actually I'm going to turn off this music because it kind of distracts me a little bit. Okay, and I'm putting this page on my GitHub Pages repo/site. So it's not up yet, but once it is, it'll be right here. And every account on GitHub gets one of these for free, and it's kind of like your homepage on GitHub. But I plan to make it into my homepage in general, because hey, it's free. And I used to have, my website on Earthlink servers, which was my ISP back in the day when we had dial-up and then DSL. And then I switched to Verizon, and I didn't have that anymore. Moved my site to my school servers, UT Dallas. And then I graduated, and I didn't have that anymore. And now I don't have a site hosted anywhere, but I want to kind of redo it anyway, so I'm not going to just upload my old site. But yeah, right now is my kind of home page, and I have a domain that redirects to it, but right now I'm just using my about.me, and it links to most of my profiles, which is mainly what I want my site to do. While I'm at it, maybe I'll update my little Twitch blurb. Pretty much copy it from Twitter. It's pretty short. Twitch.tv/settings. Alright, maybe I'll put it on. We'll see. The music. Profile picture, display name, username, email. Bio. Oh yeah, I have a bio. That's crap. Okay. You don't care about my tweets here. Oh shit, Aqua's reunion? Are they just doing a reunion tour, or are they making new music? Alright, time for another eye break, everyone. When this bar gets full, look away from the screen for 40 seconds. Maybe stretch. Maybe have a dance party. Alright, eye break's over. Yeah, I'll have to look into it. That'd be awesome if they came to the US. Sure, that's cool for a bio, I guess. Am I following you, Rapikin? No. Why doesn't Twitch have... Oh, I'm gonna ban you. No. Why doesn't Twitch have a thing to follow your Facebook and Twitter friends? I'm gonna enable stream notifications for you too. If you ever stream, I want to be the first to know. Oh, you know followers are so lonely. I'll be the first. Alright, there's my bio. And I can make a banner. I wonder, how do you change this info thing here? I'm gonna go on the actual channel because it shows below my stream here. I don't know, I'm supposed to be able to post text updates too. Yeah, channel feed. Okay, don't cross the streams though. Pause this. Oh. Oops, what is this? Post an update. Yeah, I figured. But you may someday. Yeah. So what's marked down? Cool. I can put stuff here. Yay, stuff. Well. Just living the dream for now. Hey, if you play video games, you can stream on Twitch. Okay. Cool. I should probably actually fulfill the promise of my stream, of the title, as soon as I turn on notifications for you. Okay. So yes. So this is the repo where my site goes. So right now, I don't even have a master branch, which is where the actual HTML goes. So I'm working off a source branch, which is like what my master branch usually is, but in this case, GitHub, automatically publishes what you have on your master branch, so I'll be using that as kind of my release branch. Go play some dodos. Go play all those dodos. Uh-oh. Let me check. No. OBS says it's overloaded. Yes, it's my stream is messed up. Actually, I want to try that low latency mode. Probably can't until next broadcast. Overloaded, what do I do? Are you leaking RAM again? No. Do I have any runaway processes? No, just Chrome. I don't know what to do except restart the stream. It was fine before. Oh, it's good. Alright, well it still says it's overloaded. Let's put this on status here. Channel feed, alright. Where is stats problem? Nope. I'll do it later. I did that. And I have two other branches which are basically failed attempts to use a tool I was trying to use to generate table of contents. So now I defined totally different tools, which I did. These two tools with similar names will do that, and I am going to choose one of them, and I think it's this remark.js looked better because it had more contributors, more commits. Was working. Isn't it still working? It's not saying anymore that it's overloaded. So what was I doing? So I think I was kind of managing my branches. This tab I can close. Just mark down. Alright, and last I left off here, I was looking at this commit. Actually, I gotta take a bathroom break. ASCII thing. Let's do this. Yeah, I think this goes by numbers. This is the old school. Yeah, that's right. What is it? Am I doing this right? Size 25. Okay. I guess that's as large as it goes. Be right back. welcome back, all 3 of you viewers. And I'm going to be switching to my standing desk, which is a cardboard box. I'll bookmark this for future use. I don't know, the potty break was not popular with the viewers. Alright, let me check my webcam angle. Alright. Alright, so I don't want to use Markdown it anymore. So I'm going to take that out of here. I might as well fire up the editor. Encoding overloaded. Hold on. patch mode. This package JSON. Oh, that's a new error. Not this, but this. Anyways, no changes. Usually I would want to partially check out the version of this file from the previous commit, but there is no previous commit. Unless it's this. It doesn't have anything. I guess I can check out from that. Check out patch package JSON. No changes. So what is this song that's playing? Doesn't sing in the tab. Let's put this music up here because I want to have more overlapping windows. It's the best way to display information. Oh, that's right. Alright, I undo the changes in here and then I do a patch amend commit. I have an alias for that, yeah. Sweet. No, I just do an amend. Then I still want the chain. I want to split the change between the working tree and the index. Basically delete these lines, but I want to add them back in another commit. I can just keep them on my clipboard. That works. need to eat soon. Maybe I'll bring that food up. What was I doing? I am amending this commit. This bug CLI updated yet? There's a change I'm waiting for to be released. No. I just have to clone it manually later. Now I need to stage this change, and then I can go ahead and undo this. Well, it's about time for another eye break. Alright, put on the music for the eye break. Look away from the screen for 40 seconds. But the timer I'm using only has a minimum of a minute, so I just stop it at 20 seconds. And then commit. New line. I'll have to fix that. say